Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. I'm excited to be with you. I know I missed last week, so I hate missing weeks, but sometimes it's just just not going to happen. So, I'm excited to be with you here today. My name is Genevieve Coe. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. I've been doing this for over 17 years. This fall will be 18 years. Besides taking care of my children, I don't know if I've ever stuck with anything so long before. Well, I guess when I was an occupational therapist, maybe I was an occupational therapist for like over 20 years. So maybe, maybe being a demonstrator in a few years will outpace my time as an occupational therapist. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. It just goes to show how much I love what I do, how much I love the friendships and the connections that I've made. It shows how much I don't know. I've grown so much in terms of personal development just through running my own hobby jobby business. So it's kind of a crazy, crazy ride. But what's life if it's boring, right? Sometimes the special things in life are the ones that you didn't expect to happen. And so that's me as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I am someone that likes to just keep it casual and share what I love. And so, yeah, this video will not be like a professional presentation, but it's just me in my basement, just sharing with what I've been stamping or what I've been playing with, or even the things that I'm buying. And I love to run different experiences, classes, events, workshops. They're all experiences because I truly believe that in this world today, we need to connect with one another. We need to create friendships. We need to experience some downtime where we can just relax. And it's not a secret that creativity is something that we all have, even if some of you think you're not creative. I promise you, something inside you wants to be creative. I mean, that's why during those terrible years when we were all cooped up at home, everybody was baking, knitting, sewing. Like I think and sometimes we neglect that side of us. I know I sure did for many years because I did not see myself as a creative person. But even way back when I was a child, even though I didn't draw or paint or anything like that. Like I would do things like I'd take the photos from my trip and I'd put them kind of in a photo album and I'd cut out things from the brochures and put them on. So I think I don't know, tell me if you agree in the comments or not, but there's something in us that wants to somehow create or be a part of a creative process. So what I love about doing what I do with the amazing high quality Stampin' Up! Products that like you don't have to be artsy in order to create something. And so that's what I do on Tuesdays here. I just want to show you how easy it is to kind of create if you just have the right tools and products. And so I hope I inspire you. Okay. Hi, Maureen. I'm glad you're here. If you are also watching, say hi in the comments. I love to say hi to everybody. So I had a busy weekend, busy few days, but not busy in a bad way, busy in a good way. So Friday night, I had like a team social and we just did a pizza and bowling night at our local bowling alley. And so any of the Team Stick Stampers that live within driving distance were welcome to come. I even had someone come down from like near the Barrie area and someone else who came like from like Owen Sound area. They drove down. They actually slept in my basement, so it turned out to be like a girls' sleepover night too. And then that was fun. But we still do other things on the Team Stick Stampers virtually because we have girls all across the country. But if you're interested in having your own hobby jobby or interested in getting a discount on the products that are amazing, then definitely think about joining the Team Stick Stampers. The link is in the description. You get to choose $165 of whatever you want. You pay only $135, no shipping, which is great. And you get all the perks of being a demonstrator, like the discount, like access to exclusive events. We have a virtual creative event happening on May sorry, the registration closes May the 2nd, which is why you want to become a demonstrator now so you can register for this creative event. And it's on June 21st. It's a virtual event. There's stamp alongs. We have access to exclusive early product. So there's all these great benefits of being a demonstrator, besides the fact that you can build your own community and build your own creative experience. So whatever you want to do, it's available to you. I'm thrilled that I get to do it. So what else do I want to tell you? Okay, so we did that Friday night. Saturday, I had my ladies retreat day. It's just a day where people craft to their heart's content, but we also get to, just to add to the inspiration, I have like 4 make and take projects. I think I showed some of them to you earlier. I don't know where I put the cards now. Maybe these are them. There you go. So you can kind of see the cards that the ladies made. But I only had like 4 little make and take projects because the idea was that they could grab whatever they wanted and craft to their heart's content. It was a day of relaxation. That's why it's called Ladies Retreat Day. Oh, this one has a bit of a Z fold here. Okay. And so that's what I do. I love to create experiences, help prepare so that the people who come can just relax and craft. So speaking of that, and then yesterday I had my very first Make and Mingle class at Pig and Chick Korean restaurant in historic Unionville. And it was so fun. It turned out like a couple people that actually came from the same town, Timmins, Ontario, but they didn't even know that. So then they started chatting and connecting, and that's what I love. That's why I'm creating these experiences, because you never know what friendships are going to form. And I've made so many great friends and great connections, and just like people to hang out with, right? It was a nice Monday evening. We crafted, we ate fried chicken, or at least I did. Someone else got rice bowl. If you want to be healthier, you can get the rice bowl option. So it was a nice time. So we still have some things coming up in my Stampin' for Fun, happy, crafty world. Number 1 is the new catalog stamp camp. Okay, this was something I used to do before the pandemic, and it was like a favorite. We used to make like 10 different cards and Greek lunch and goodie bag. And so I've been whirling around in my mind how to still do it, even though I now work full time and I don't have as much time as I did to kind of cut and prepare packets. Although I have these great teenager helpers that come from the high school. So that saves me. Bless their hearts. So I'm not a great trainer, helper person, but they do help. So I've decided that instead of kind of renting a separate space and then getting the food catered in and having to kind of coordinate all that and who has what allergies, I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it right at the restaurant. I asked the restaurant, they have sort of like a section on kind of a raised, kind of back section for parties. And so, the space is really limited. It's not like before where I'd have 30 people. We're going to keep it smaller because then there's a little less to prep, but it makes it a little more exclusive event for you if you do get in. I've got 3 spots left. I'm reducing to 8 cards. That's still plenty. You'll get 8 different cards featuring 8 different stamp sets or bundles or things from the new product that's coming out in May. So unfortunately, it is a in-person only experience, this one, because I have a virtual stamp camp that I do with Jennifer Cotton. So for those of you that live long distance, but for those of you within driving area of Markham, I'd encourage you, don't wait, register and pay right away to secure your spot, because this one's a popular one and I'm excited to be bringing it back. So we've got 3 spots left for that. And then the other one is my scrapbooking class. So the Life is Beautiful scrapbooking class, I believe, is June the 9th, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, June the 9th. And so all you have to do to come and enjoy that scrapbooking class, you can join. I do it hybrid, so over Zoom or in person in my craft cave here. All you have to do is purchase one of our scrapbooking workshop kits, okay? your purchase can't be combined with any other offers that I have. But if you, place an order for one of our new scrapbooking kits or anything, any of the scrapbooking kits that we have available, I will see if I can screen share for you where to find those, because we have a whole bunch now and there'll be more coming out on May the 6th. So all you have to do is purchase that, and then you're in for my Life is Beautiful class on June the 9th. You just let me know if you want to join by Zoom or come in person. Okay, so to find the scrapbooking kits, they are right here. Let me see if I can share my screen. Share screen. Here we go. Okay, so just go to menu and then shop products and go to memory keeping, and it's scrapbooking workshop kits. Okay, so we have quite a few scrapbooking workshop kits that you can choose from, and any one of them that you pick will gain you entrance into my Life is Beautiful class on June the 9th. Okay, so I'll stop sharing that, but there's more coming. If you want to wait and see the ones that are coming on May the 6th, then you can absolutely do that. Okay, hi Karen, great to see you. Okay, so that is, I think, the announcements for now. As usual, make sure to look at the description about my Stampin' for Fun club, because that is a great way to learn new techniques each month. I've showed you some of the technique cards, but if you want to learn techniques, every month is a different technique, and those videos are exclusive to my club members. Although, sometimes I give it as a gift to those who place an online order, $60 or more. So but let me show you, and the Zoom craft and chat. Let me see. Here we go. So here's an example of one of the techniques we did one of the months, right? Like it's kind of like a pop-up card. It folds flat to go in the envelope, and then ta-da, it can pop up and is like kind of like a fun tower card. So, and it stands up too. You can't really see that. Maybe I should put my other view on. And today's going to be a bit of spontaneous stamping. I didn't have exactly a project prepared for us today, but I know you love to see what I'm creating anyway. And because I had such a fun stamping weekend, I didn't get a chance to prepare something, but there is a suite that I've been dying to play with. And so let me see. Whoa. Hang on. Sorry, I'm having technical issues. Okay. Am I back? Sorry. Technical issues there. Okay, let me just turn the light on. Let me show you the suite that I've been dying to play with. Oh, maybe I should turn off the overhead light here. Try and get rid of that giant shadow. Okay. So let's see. Does that help? Okay, this is the bundle that I've been dying to play with. I already made one card for Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. Okay, where did I put it? Hello? Okay, hold on a minute. Where did I put it? I literally took out the stamp set. Oh, maybe it's in here. Okay. Here we go. Okay, it's my box of goodies. I have so many goodies. It's in the box because I took it to the team social to show everybody. I have been dying to play with this set more. Textured notes. Why? First of all, the designer series paper is to die for. Let me see whether I have the did I bring the dies with me? Okay, who has this set, or who let me even check. Okay, so it is actually a mega suite. The other reason why I want to play with it is because of the gorgeous designer series paper. This is perfect for Father's Day, masculine cards, nature cards. Let me see what the availability of this is. Oh, it's showing currently unavailable. Oh, it's because the dies are not available. But let me show you where you can find them on the online store. The dies are really hot. So anyway, if you want this bundle, what I'd say is ask me to put you on on the watch list so that but I think now soon they're going to come up with an option when something's out of stock, you can be emailed about it. But let me screen share so that you can see, because you may not have noticed this in the last online exclusives release. Okay, so the whole suite is called the Botanical Texture Suite. Okay, so we'll look at it here. Okay, but what I love in this suite, there's so many things I love, which is why I bought it. 1 is the designer series paper, 2 is the embossing folder, and 3 are the dies. The dies are amazing. That's why they're out of stock right now, but they will come back in stock. So make sure to always keep an eye on my online store. Make sure to put me as your chosen demonstrator, because then if you do purchase anything, you will get any Stampin' for Fun perks I have, and that way I can always help you and know that I can support you with whatever you purchase. So let's take a look at the dies. Okay, they are rectangle dies, so it's a classic shape, but the take on the classic shape is that each one has a different kind of border. Okay, there's all different borders, which is amazing. Hi, Linda. Okay, so, and they're all different sizes. Okay, so like long and skinny, and then all these different nested sizes, which is amazing. So we're going to use that today. And then I'll see if I can find the card. Probably not. I don't know. I took so much stuff to make and mingle last night. But I'll show you later the card that I have prepared for Lunch, Laugh, and Craft next in a couple of weeks. Okay, so you can see there's like texture. I mean, it's not really textured, but the photography is so amazing. And then here's the other side. Right, so it almost looks like textured fabric. Okay, look at this one. Rose, you must be back in Canada now, enjoying our nice weather finally. Although who knows, tomorrow it could snow. I certainly hope not. I shouldn't even have said that. Okay, this one has kind of like look at that. Isn't that amazing? I love this paper. So you actually get 3 sheets of every design. And of course they are double-sided. Okay, this one looks like linen. This one looks like linen. So I just really wanted to play with it today. So we're going to make something today. I don't know what this material is called. It's like patio furniture. I can't remember. Wicker. I don't know. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so the paper makes me happy. And there's actually 2 types of paper in this suite. This one, and then a classic black and white. Classic black and white. I'll take these out so you can see too. Okay. It's gorgeous. Double-sided as well. Okay. So I think of this suite as a really classic suite because it's so versatile. You can use it masculine, feminine, you know, sympathy, like so many occasions. Okay. Oh, you like the black and white? Yeah. And because don't forget the black and white, what's a really great technique you can do is sponge some color on it and give some really nice background. That might be for another day. I have in my mind to use the other paper. Oh, that looks like a tornado there. That's very artsy. Okay, let's see what this one is. Okay, and then here. Okay, so we're not going to use that today because I really have been dying to use this other paper. I've seen so many amazing projects with it. So I've looked at so many projects with it. Now, how many of you like get on the internet and you look at beautiful cards and you look at beautiful projects, but then you don't actually sit down to craft? No. Looking at those things and watching videos, even watching this video, it's supposed to inspire you to actually craft. So if you don't have all the supplies you need, it's easy. You can just shop on my online store or message me and I will help you to get what you want. I am happy to help. And then, or if you already have things and you're not using it, you should join my club. It's because we inspire each other to use our things. And I hope this video inspires you too. Okay, and so here is the stamp set. Okay, so I'm going to take a look. Now, this is what I do when I start using Designer Series paper. The first thing I do is look at what colors. Basic beige, crumb cake, early espresso, gray granite, and pecan pie. So I'm thinking, what card base am I going to use? Okay, so this is spontaneous stamping. As I warned you, I didn't really prepare a project in advance. But let's see, let's go with pecan pie as our card base. Okay, and we'll cut that at 5.5 inches using our awesome Stampin' Up! Trimmer. So we're going to go 5.5 inches here. Okay. And then we're going to score it at 4.25. So for those of you that missed my email last week, our cardstock is going up in price with the new catalog. Some have already gone up. So please do not wait. Stock up on your cardstock now. Because it's going up like from $15.50, I think, is a pack to $20, I believe. So just stock up. And because Stampin' Up! Has chosen not to reduce the quality of their milled cardstock, you can see, I mean, you can't feel it, but you can see the color is dyed all the way through. There's no white core. Our cardstock is amazing, but the issue is that it's a very premium quality cardstock. So the paper mills around the world that produce it, I think there's only 3 in the whole world that will produce to the quality that Stampin' Up! Needs. I think one of them's in Italy. So they've really jacked up their prices. So Stampin' Up! Had no choice because they want to stay in business, obviously. So they had to increase their price as well. Okay, and so let's, anyway, all that to say is that's coming May the 6th. So please go ahead and shop your cardstock now, because I think word is out. So I think some colors are going unorderable because there's kind of a bit of a run on cardstock. Okay, let's pick our design. Tell me, which one would you pick? I really like this one. Are we going to use up the whole thing? Maybe I'll put some white behind. Let's see. This is spontaneous stamping, so we're just going to see where it goes, okay? And of course, whenever I do spontaneous stamping, things take a little longer. So I'm warning you now. So just chat with me. Maybe you can take out your supplies and do some spontaneous stamping as well. Okay, so I'm cutting this 4 by 5.25. I'm just giving you some measurements, but with spontaneous stamping, you never know what'll happen. I may change my mind along the way. Okay, we'll put that, and then maybe I'll add this layer. Oh, the white is a bit drastic there, eh? Anyway, let's try it and see. Okay, so this will be 3 3/4. And for sure, I'm going to use those dies, those rectangle dies. Everybody needs those in their stash. As soon as they come back in stock, you should. Okay, now the question is, where do I put this? Okay, no, the white kind of brings it out, makes it pop. No, I'm happy with the white. I'm happy with the white. Okay, and then let's take one of our dies here and figure out what size I want. Do something like that. I think that's nice. It has a little bit of a crosshatch, well, not quite crosshatch, but little perforation lines. Let's do that one. And I'm going to do the pecan pie again. Let's see if I have a scrap. Come on, guys, cheer me on. Spontaneous stamping on camera can be a little bit stressful, but let's see. Because what if the card doesn't turn out as nice as I had hoped? I just saw so many samples online. I'm like, I have to play with this suite. I own it. I bought it for a reason. Time to play. You guys are the lucky people to watch me play. Okay. Let's cut this. Okay. Get my platform here. Oh, and I have to show you the corrugated embossing folder. Okay, because that's part of the suite too, and it looks great. So let me see. Let's cut this out first. And then okay, so let me show you the die. Can you see that? It just adds such a pretty edging to the rectangle. So we'll do that. Well, Karen says, stressful looks so much easier for you than it is when I'm creating. Yes. No, you just got to like go with it. And that's why I love paper crafting, to be totally honest, because it's not a crisis. Like, you can just cut another piece of paper, or you can just turn it over, and it doesn't cost $1 million. Whereas when I felt like I did try knitting once in my life, that was like a disaster, I tell you, because when I cut it, not when I cut it, but when I started knitting, and if I dropped a stitch, there was like a hole that I couldn't repair. Like, it was terrible. And then tension in knitting. I mean, I'm sorry for those of you that love knitting, you're obviously way more talented than me, but I could not, it was terrible, like so terrible. Anyway, so that's why I think I fell in love with paper crafting, because there's not really any huge mistakes you can make. It's all okay. It's all okay. Now I want to show you this. Do I have it here? The corrugated embossing folder. Let me see whether I have it here or whether I put it in my stash. Here it is. Okay. So let's see what we can do with this. I don't know where I quite put the corrugated embossing. I'll have to think about it. If I can't incorporate it, we'll think about it. Okay, because I'll show you if I can find it, the card that I'm doing for Lunch Laugh and Craft has the corrugate. It just is so cute. Okay, what's next here? What should we do next? Oh, I think there's a ribbon that coordinates with this suite as well. Oh, I'm very excited. Okay, anyway, let's cut some paper. We need to do a little stamping. We'll do a little stamping. Okay, because I love the images. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to put like, oh, I guess I could use the die. Let's see. What's the next size die instead of measuring? So this is a little smaller. I could cut a white piece that will go in here. Yes, perhaps that would be okay. Let's try that, actually. Okay. See, I warned you, spontaneous stamping. You don't know what's going to happen. It's like a mystery card every time. Okay. Does this fit? Okay. Okay, so let's cut this piece out and see where we go from there. Okay, excuse me, let's put our cut and emboss back up. And then this way you'll also get to see the other edging that I have. Oh, hang on. No, we need this. Here. Okay. There we go. This is what I love. You can just play. where did adults lose the ability to play? That's something that I've noticed, right? When you go see kids, they don't assess, is this productive? Is this going to help me in my future? Is this, they don't ask those questions. They just and they can talk to anybody, right? Like they'll just play and meet new people easily. And I think that's, oh, sorry about that. Okay. There we go. Oh, maybe this card is going to turn portrait. Landscape or portrait. We'll see. We'll see as we go along. Okay, let's play with the stamp set here. There's all these like different textures. I don't know. Maybe I'll make it a bit similar to, I don't know. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm going to take this one just so you can see this. I don't think it's officially like a distinctive stamp, but the way they've made the stamp has so much detail in it. You're going to love it. Hold on. Let me get the pecan pie. We need another color. Let's try Misty Moonlight. Right? When we're thinking about masculine cards, that might work. Let's just think here. Okay. Look at that. Can you see the detail? Those lighter parts, they're actually meant to be lighter, but I inked it up exactly the same. This is the quality, right? You cannot beat like the quality. So make sure you're getting authentic Stampin' Up! Products so that you can get this kind of quality. Okay. But I feel like, oh, these images are so nice. I want to use more of them. So, oh, my color coach came rolling down. Hang on. Okay. Let's see what happens next. Come on, guys, cheer me on. Who knows what's going to happen? Okay, I'm just cleaning that with my chamois. Okay. See, I like this one here. Right? We could kind of put that behind, I think. Let's take this black here. Just to give some additional interest. So let's do that. And I'm going to, I think Misty Moonlight will be too dark. Let's try Crumb Cake to give a little bit of interest in the background. And remember, it's okay if it doesn't work out. It's just paper. It's just paper. I challenge you to play just like you're a child. Let's see. Okay, so this is the full strength. This is the stamped off, which is even lighter. The full strength isn't bad. It's like it was designed to be lighter. Let's see how it looks if I just have a little bit. You see that? I like it. I like it. Maybe I'll put some up here. Okay, kind of gives it a vintage look. Okay. So we've got that going here. I just want to show you guys how how nicely the embossing folder works. So maybe I'll just put a bit of corrugated. Let's try it. Okay, I'm going to just make some crumb cake. Look at all my scraps here. Let's see what we get, if I have any good scraps we can use. Right, we could put that behind. Let's try that. Okay, let me cut this out. And we'll see, because sometimes extra layers, extra texture just adds a little extra richness to the card. right? Like your, so let's try, I'm cutting it at 4.5 inches. See how that looks. And we'll pop this behind here, right? But I think it'll look better when it's corrugated, so let's try. Okay, now the key with this folder, are we going to have horizontal or vertical? I think we're going to have vertical because the card is portrait. So let's try it like that. You have to kind of think which way you want it. Okay. See, I took out this ink pad. I haven't used it yet, but see there, I don't know. I thought that might be interesting. Anyway, let's see. Okay. Wait, I don't want to put, my die is okay. I don't want to squish it. Okay, when we're using the 3D embossing folders, same machine, different plates. Okay, so let's do that, and we'll roll it through. Okay. Okay. Something like that. I don't know. It looks a little too thick. I don't know if I like it after all. Okay. Mostly maybe because I love this paper so much, I don't want anything to cover it. But let me just slice this a little shorter, a little thinner. Okay. There we go. Just to add a little texture. Okay, that's a bit better. I'm liking that a bit better. I'm going to take my paper snips. And I'm going to distress the ends. I always feel like when I'm doing nature cards, we need distressing. It also works good for masculine cards too, right? Rugged, manly, I don't know. So let's see. Maybe this could be a Father's Day card. Or did you know my youngest son is graduating this year? Yikes, he's graduating high school, grade 12. How is that even possible? He was my baby when I started as a demonstrator, and I needed a break from holding spit up babies. Anyway, there. Okay, making it a bit rugged. Maybe I'll just crinkle it up a bit more. Okay, so there we go. Okay, I think that adds a little something there. And then we just need a sentiment. So let's pick our sentiment. You are seriously the best. Yes, you are seriously the best. So let's do that. I'm going to put this die back in here. And the question is, I think we could probably use this one. Because I think it's supposed to match with the words. Okay, Rose says she likes it, so we're on the right track here. Okay, we could just put that across there, or we could do it a little more at the bottom. Okay, now the question is what color? I think I'll do it in white. I still have in my mind to try the Misty Moonlight, but you know, that might not work. Okay, we'll see. I have to go to work, so I probably have to finish this card anyway. Even if I don't love it, as long as I like it, it'll be a pass. Let's go. Let's go. But how could it be bad when I'm using that gorgeous paper and these gorgeous dies? It can't be. That's the other thing I love. I mean, how bad can it really be? I'm using the coordinating colors. I'm using the coordinating stamp set and dies. I mean, how can we go wrong, really? We can't. We can't. It's going to be great. Okay. Look at the edging on this one. This also kind of has like almost like little perforations. Okay. Okay, let's just stick this down. Let's commit. Now the question is, do I want to add a little bit of color? I think that might not be a bad idea. So I'm going to get a blending brush here. And then I get my pecan pie. Or maybe my crumb cake. I don't know. Let's see how pecan pie looks. Oh, I don't want it too dark. Oh, yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh, terrible. Okay, I should have been more gentle there. Okay, can we turn it over? Okay, we'll turn it over. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, so I'm just adding just a very soft color to my white piece. I don't know if you can see, there's a bit of pecan pie there, and I'm going to stamp it in Misty Moonlight. I have it in my mind to use the Misty Moonlight to give a little bit of color to the card. But, you know, aren't you proud? I'm not choosing pink because I'm trying to make this a possibly masculine card. I don't know. All my blocks are all over the place since I was out and about this weekend. Okay, let's see how the Misty Moonlight goes. I just have it in my mind. I just look too monochromatic. See? The Misty Moonlight, I think it makes it pop a bit. Okay, let's do it. Let's glue this baby down. I'm super happy. I'm super happy. Okay, let's stick this baby down. We're running out of adhesive. I don't know. It could be. Okay. And then the beautiful Designer Series paper. See, I didn't glue anything down because I didn't want to commit at first. Oh. Oh. No, this side. Yeah. Okay. Do you ever have those moments with Designer Series paper? You're intending to use one side and then you're like, okay, is there an up and down to this? I don't know. You're intending to use one side and then it switches and then. Okay. So with the seal adhesive, I always do this wrist bending thing to break the adhesive because it's such a strong adhesive. See, doesn't the distressed edging look good? I think. Okay. Just my humble opinion there. Okay. Put this layer on top. I feel like you can't go wrong. Like you could just put all these images all behind background. It's so vintage, yet nature. Okay, and then we're going to pop this up with some dimensionals. Oh, I don't know where my dimensionals are. All I have are these mini dimensionals. We'll just have to use that for now because you don't want to see me digging around in all my stuff. Okay, and guys, don't forget, there is a lot of new product that's going to be coming on May the 6th. So for those of you that have ever shopped with me in the past year, so I don't mean coming to classes, I mean actually purchase product from me, you are able to have access to my VIP catalog kickoff. Darn, I think I got ink on it. So that I should have announced at the beginning. So the VIP kickoff party is happening May the 5th and 6th. It is a virtual kickoff party. There will be 12 mini classes showing off all kinds of new product. And it's a free virtual event. So anybody who shopped with me in the past year should get an invitation to join an exclusive Facebook group for that. Also, if you are on my Team Stick Stampers, you will also get to get an invitation, because my Team Stick Stampers, I want them to be enjoying their discount shopping for themselves. So that's it. So if you haven't placed an order to be up on my list for the VIP virtual kickoff, it used to be called the catalog kickoff, but because we have other product, not just new catalog product coming on May the 6th, we're just calling it a kickoff, or at least I am. Oh, maybe I should put it in the middle, bottom, middle. Commit, Genevieve. Okay. Okay, does anyone have any questions about you guys? Some of you have attended before. Do you guys remember all those presentations showcasing all kinds of new things? Okay, these are the coordinating embellishments, so we have to use those. The vanilla is nice. Obviously, the pecan pie is the big hit, but I'm running low on those, but I guess I could use them. Oh, Rose said bottom. Sorry, Rose. Just put it in the middle. It's actually crooked. You think I should put it on the bottom? I can recommit. Okay. More down here, you think? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I might like the middle. I may change it again before this card is over. So, because that new catalog kickoff, I keep calling it the new catalog kickoff. The kickoff, VIP kickoff. It's VIP because you have to be a VIP to get in. Basically, either a Team Stick member or you've shopped with me in the past year. And there will be presentations, games, chance for prizes, and it's absolutely free to be in that group as long as you've shopped with me in the past year. It's kind of a thank you. Okay, Linda also said bottom, so I guess we're keeping it at the bottom. And that is our card for today. Thanks for joining me for spontaneous stamping. And I hope to see you soon. Don't ever be afraid to reach out to me. Let me know how I can help you with any orders. We have the new rewards program. So any order you place over $25, you'll get 10% back in rewards that you can use on another purchase. So there's no reason to not shop, because you're just paying yourself every time you shop. Okay. So thanks for joining me today. Thanks for putting up with me with my spontaneous stamping. Thanks for giving me a reason. You guys, I appreciate this community so much and the time you take in to connect with me. I am so glad because you've given me an excuse to take out my supplies that I purchased and use them. And I'm really happy with what came out. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.